Hello, today I'm going to show you a video tutorial on how to use Wordreference.com. So you type in Wordreference.com, that's the website's name, and you type in any word. But before we go ahead of this, since this is a Spanish class, we're going to use English-Spanish. So if you put the word in Spanish or English, it will translate it anyway. And you can use other languages. You can use the English definition or the Spanish definition, Spanish synonyms, and Spanish conjugations, which you will need the most through this class. But you can also interpret from English to Spanish or Spanish to English, or English to French, to Italian, German, Russian, Romanian, Greek, etc. There's a whole lot of languages right here that you can translate. So this is a very handy tool to use. So let's go to any word. We could use the word house and see what happens. So it will take you right here. So right here it takes you right here, and then the first line you see that house, it gives you the definition to the right, which means casa in Spanish. So it means a residence building, most likely where you live. And there are other definitions for it. So the first one is the most reliable. You can use these other lines over here so you can get more of a sense of what it means, but it's mostly the same thing. Sometimes it confuses you, so I prefer you to use the first line. And so let's go back over here. So you can use, we're gonna use English through this, but it's the same thing as using Spanish. So right here you can listen to the word, how it sounds. So let's listen to house.
House.
Yep, that's exactly how it sounds. And so yes, this is a very handy tool. So you can go to other things, you can put down other words, but let's just stay in this. And let's look at the English definition. So going to the English definition, it gives you a whole bunch of definitions, which was like back in that other section we were at right now. So it's a building used as a home, the people's present in a house, a house as a house dog. So that's not very helpful, but yes, the point is that there are different examples to use this. So you go back, you go in Spanish right here, and it takes you back to this page. So you can also go to a very important tab, which is right here, columns. So clicking on columns, you can see that house is right here, and you see this first sentence, the party's at my John's house. So that's the first sentence so this sentence uses the word house. So if you don't know how to use a word in a sentence, it tells you right here, and then it translates it in Spanish. La fiesta es en mi casa, en casa de John. And it gives you more sentences. So this is very helpful, so you won't get stuck in not knowing how to use a word. And it gives you a whole bunch of sentences, and you keep scrolling and it gives you more and more. So very interesting. So you go back into on the top, and you could put conjugator. So the conjugator, click on conjugator, and it gives you all of this. So it gives you a whole bunch of stuff. So this is using first, second, and third person. So you use the present, this is the present, the future, the past, etc. So it uses right here. So in this section right here where I highlight, it uses the first person, second person, and third person. So yo amo means I love in the present tense. Tú amas means you love in the present tense. Él, ella, usted ama is he, she, or you, or he, she, or it loves. So, and it keeps going. So for example, right here it says he, she, so right here it goes, let's use this, yo amo. So it goes to the past tense, and it goes into yo amé. So this is I loved. And then it goes to the future, which is yo amaré, which means I will love. So the words are spelled differently, and this is going to be very useful in Spanish class, because when you go to past to present in a word, it changes a lot. it changes the letters change. So this is something very handy to have. So, and yes, this is more additional information, but we will start with the top, and then we will go back, and you can type in any Spanish word and it will most likely give you all of this information. And well, some words don't work, but that's because you can't use them in the past or tense. It has this meaning to it. So let's go back. I'll go back in the back era, and let's go back and we will look at the images. If you don't know, I know you all know what a house is, but let's just still go to the images. If you don't know another word, then you can just go to the images and you can see what it exactly it is to have a more deeper sense, so it can stay in your mind. You don't forget about it. So this is a house, but if you don't know what another word means, you can go here and it gives you the picture so you can more easily understand. So let me close this tab. So then we can go to there's a lot of in context, so let's go to in context just to see what's going on, right? To see this. So the conjugation is mostly news about this, so about a word, so very interesting. So the conjugation, the synonyms, oh yes, this is a very important thing. The synonyms are words that are similar to it. So this is very important in English and especially in Spanish, since these are both writing classes and you want to add up your vocabulary. This is a very good place to go to. So you can, instead of saying house, you can say home, residence. Some of them don't fit, but there's more. So these are more. So the first line is the most important because these won't get you confused. So let's go back to in Spanish. And well, yes, this is mostly what you need to know about Wordreference.com. So we will use this in Spanish because you will use a lot. You will change your vocabulary, your past to present tense, and all these fun stuffs. And right here, if you say it in Spanish, if you put a word in Spanish, it gives you the accents on all this additional information that you will need in order to become a better writer and to fix your grammar so you don't have any problems. So if you don't know how a word is spelled, you can type it here and it will tell you where the accent goes. So for example, let's go to let me say a word that uses an accent in Spanish could be like we could go to instalación, which is installation. And so you look through here, and right here it has the accent. It doesn't look that much, you can't see it that clear, but it has the accent on top of vowel. So you want to know where an accent goes, but right here it tells you where it goes. So this is very important. And so yes, this is mostly all you need to know about Wordreference.com. If you need any more help, just shoot me an email. Just email me and I will get back to you soon. Thank you.